Freya is crying because she wants to go outside, but she can't. So I think I'm going to open the windows for them because it is actually 70 degrees outside. Today is March 11th. And I think all week it's supposed to be in the 70s. Let me put you down. I said in my last video that this wasn't going to be a project video, and I still stand by that sort of, but because it's so warm outside, I want to do some projects, you know? I want to get all the cow manure out of my car because I got a lot of cow manure in there. Bags. 2 bags of cow manure compost for the garden, not just cow manure. We're gonna go do some work in the garden, but before we get all dirty and sweaty, I do want to talk about today's video sponsor. It is ThredUp. ThredUp is today's video sponsor, and if you don't know, ThredUp is an online thrift store. And y'all know I love thrifting. I am a big thrifting gal. I'm going to do a little try on haul of the things that I picked out. Honestly, I've already worn some of these things out because I was so excited. So let me show you. What I love about ThredUp is it feels like you're at a physical thrift store, like it feels like that treasure hunt, but there's so many more options and you can do all these different like categories. They also have a whole like luxury item stuff, like they had like Chanel earrings and like designer bags, all that sort of stuff. But if you know anything about me, you know that I love Free People. And y'all, the amount of options, there were so many options that I ended up staying in the Free People section, and everything that I got, almost everything that I got was Free People. Yeah, oopsies. ThredUp is great because you can buy your favorite brands but for an affordable price, and it's better for the environment, and it's more fun, and I feel like the clothes that you can find thrifting are just so much more unique. Anyways, I'll stop yapping. I'm gonna show you what I got. Everything I picked out was with like spring in mind because it's still a little bit cold, but I like to wear kind of like these tunic-y dress things with boots and shorts. So this is one of the ones I got. This is Free People. It was originally $148 and I got it for $48. And I think it was 67% off. So I already wore this out. I love casual cute. Next, I got this black Free People tunic dress. It was originally $98. I got it for $34.99 and it was 64% off. I've already worn this out, of course. I wore it with some like really cute black boots and like a little black skirt. You're gonna be seeing a lot of this. Next, I got this super cute Free People cocktail dress that was originally $98. I got it for $28.99 and it was 70% off. Can you imagine like running around in the woods with this? I think that might be tomorrow's plan. We'll see. This is definitely the most unique thing that I got. It actually still has the tags on it too. It was supposed to be $198 and I got it for $51, so that was like 74% off, but it comes with this really cool belt and it's like a trench coat dress. I just feel like this gives a very unique springy twist on the trench coat look, you know? So I can't wait to wear this somewhere. Next is this super pretty Free People skirt. It was originally $88 and I got it for $27.99, so that's 68% off. Definitely will be wearing this all spring and summer. So cute. Y'all, somehow I made it out of the Free People section and I found these. This is probably what I'm most excited about. I got these hunter boots. They were originally $153 and I got them for $62, so it was like 59% off. And y'all know how much I love my green hunter boots, but they've seen a lot and I needed a new pair. Look how cute these are. I think we're gonna wear them out in the garden with some socks on, but Are they not so cute? You can shop hundreds of brands for a fraction of the price all in one place on ThredUp. Tap my link to shop my ThredUp favorites and find something special for any occasion. Get a pair of matching wellies with me. That would be really cute. Can you imagine if we all just had like a little army of red rain boots? I love to think about that. It is a beautiful afternoon, so let's go outside and do a little bit of work in the garden. Oh my gosh, there's a bald eagle. Sorry. Holy shit, wait, and Freya's right there. Hey, Freya! Hold on. Can I call you back? There's a bald eagle. Freya! Freya, who are you? Are you Fawn? Fawn or Freya? Come here. There is a bald eagle flying around, and it's stressing me out. And this is exactly why I don't want the girls to be outside, but they've been begging to come outside. And so I'm just letting them be supervised. But then the bald eagle shows up. I'm like, oh no. I'm gonna make some dinner. I think I'm gonna make a tuna steak. I bought some tuna steaks because I always know when I am not eating enough iron or kind of like protein, I guess, or nutrients, when I keep getting bruises all over my legs. And my legs are covered in bruises. So I'm like, I need to eat some fish. But I've been having the fish ick recently. Cause sometimes when you just really think about it, you're like, oh God. And I can't even think about it right now. But I feel like tuna steak is kind of that in between where I'm okay. Long story short, I'm making tuna steak, okay? Also, if you ever look at the clock, I don't know if you can even see that, and you think to yourself, is that really the time? No. The time on my clock is never correct because the power goes out all the time, and then it was also just daylight saving, so it says it's 3:20 p.m. I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 6. So, that's not correct. Just so you know. So you know. Also, it's dark in here, but I refuse to turn on the overhead lights. Let's do medium. I can never remember how to cook tuna steak. How to cook tuna steak.
5 tips for a perfect seared tuna every time. Tip 1, dry it off. Tip number 2, it doesn't matter what kind of pan you're using, get it hot. Tip number 3, don't touch it.
Start a fire. Oh, this is so big. Oh my gosh, I'm burning it. It looks bad. Oh my god. Cooking with Anna, cooking with Anna, cooking with Anna, so good. Do y'all see how smoky it is in here? Oh my gosh. That's so bad. The guy in the cooking video said to get the pan really hot. But it turned out okay. This is the side that isn't very burnt. This is the good side. I think it's gonna taste good still. I got the fan going and the window open. Look at the window. It's not very aesthetically pleasing. It's good. There's the biggest turkey I've ever seen over there. Why is it so big? How can I? It's so far away and it's so big. Let me see if I can show you. Right there. It's massive for a turkey. That can't. How can. Do y'all see it? Right there? And then Freya's right there. Freya! Freya! Come on! Come on! What are you crying for, baby? Freyums, we're right here. I just got a delivery and I'm going to show you what I got. All very necessary things. So, I've been wearing the same pair of running shoes that were literally my little sister's running shoes, or walking shoes, whatever, tennis shoes. Sneakers, if you may. Anyways, I've been wearing these same things for over 10 years, and I didn't want to get new ones because I just was like not inspired to spend money on tennis shoes, you know? But they've got holes in them. They've got holes in them, and they've been hurting. My heels have been hurting so bad. I think just like straight up rocks have been getting in here. So the other day, my heels were hurting so bad. I was like, I have to order more shoes. So finally, after 10 years, I ordered a new pair of tennis shoes, sneakers, whatever. My little sister said to get the Brooks ones. Honestly, I don't know. I just don't find sneakers very cute. So I just grabbed super basic ones. These are the ones I got. I feel like they're gonna be too tight. They're supposed to fit. Oh, they do. Okay. I just inhaled hair. I think my other ones are just so old that they're just loosey-goosey, you know what I mean? I'm wearing the worst socks ever with them. These are not the socks I'd wear. Oh, 3 payments. Oh, new boot goofing. These feel good. These are good. They're very supportive, actually. The rest of what I got is not exciting, except it could be exciting because we can change out all the filters of the air purifier and see how disgusting they were. And then it might convince you that you need an air purifier. I feel like they're gonna be really bad. I haven't changed them out in like 3 months. So, yeah, let's go change them out and see how bad they are. It'll be a fun game. First one, let's see. Oh, disgusting. Yeah. That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but still pretty bad. Oh. Jesus. Now we've got the one in my bedroom. It's the same brand, but different sizes. Ew. It's bad, it's bad. Disgusting. Basically, I keep air purifiers anywhere that I think would stink. So, by the trash can. And I have one upstairs by the litter box. Oh my god. Yeah. Indeed. My window is still not fixed, but that's okay. This was not that bad. The last one lives by the litter robot. If you have cats, put an air purifier by the litter box, at least. Because I know y'all don't want your house to smell like cats. I love my cats. I love them so much. But I'm very sensitive to smells, and I don't want my house to smell like a litter box. So, obviously I have a litter robot, which is a luxury item, and it is amazing. Truly, truly amazing. And it helps so much with the smell of the litter. But if that's not in the realm of price points, then at least put an air purifier. It helps so much. This is what I've been eating when I want a sweet little treat. I'm on my period right now, so you know the vibes. I just put some cream cheese and a date. I used to be really obsessed with dates, and then I kind of took it too far And then I had to take a few years off of dates because I just like beat them to the ground, essentially. And then you put chocolate chips on it. Can you see it? And then you eat it like that.
I want to be by myself. This is what I'm.
One thing about it, and two things for sure. What's coming is better than what's gone, and what's for you will not miss you.
My whole For You page on TikTok is just like breakup stuff. I've been getting a lot of messages and comments saying like, essentially, oh, I'm so glad you're like feeling better and stuff. Which I guess I am. I'm better than I like was, obviously. But I'm still not great, if I'm gonna be honest. It's officially been a month. Last Friday. And yeah, I've been having a really hard week about it all, to be honest. Just like super, super sad. I just really, really like trusted this person and trusted the situation. And I just, yeah, I don't know. I just feel hurt. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but I am an amazing girlfriend. I know I am. And I'm very kind and very sweet and very loyal. And I'm not ugly. All the time. I don't know. Whatever. I had a conversation with my mom earlier, and it's actually the first time I've talked to her about what happened. I just kind of haven't talked it. I haven't really talked to a lot of people about it, and I know it's crazy because I like made a whole video about it. But this is the first time I talked to my mom about it. And yeah, I mean, she just was like, it was a good conversation, basically. She said, there's somebody out there that's gonna really like me. We'll see. I've been having a lot of people recently tell me that I should just date in like a casual way, in the sense of like just going on dates with people with not the intention of, you know, being anything serious or like actually being in a relationship with someone. I was like, what's the point? They're like, you know, to get to learn to like what you like and what you don't like, but like I know what I like and don't like. And I don't want to waste my time doing that. Also, the idea of going on a date with someone makes me want to literally jump off a cliff. The idea of looking at another man ever again makes me want to jump off a cliff. That's not true. That's not true. I told my therapist like a while ago that I just need to learn how to do the splits and date a cowboy. I probably should date a country boy though, if I'm being honest. Probably shouldn't be dating none of them city slickers. City slickers. That sounds like a bad word for some reason. City slickers. I mean, to be honest, I don't want any of that. I think I'm going to just do my own thing for quite a while. And just try to build myself up. And not talk to any of those little creatures. Ugh, I hate them. I'm trying not to hate them though, because it's like, I don't want to be bitter. And I also think that it's not, you know, living in abundance by saying very mean things about men. But when they all show you the same thing, it's like, ugh. I don't know if I actually believe this, but I'm trying to believe that there are good men out there. And there's going to be a good man out there for me. But whatever. Whatever. Am I right, ladies? I'm going to bash my head into a wall. Ugh. Okay, one more and then I'm done. For real. I want to start watching like a TV show or a movie or something. I don't know what to watch. I always just watch YouTube. But I also am paying for so many subscriptions. If you're gonna pay for subscriptions though, you need to get YouTube Premium. Seriously. It's a lifesaver. That I can't believe. Y'all gotta get YouTube Premium. Because when I go on my walks, there's not really service, so I can download all the videos and then watch them on my walks. This isn't an ad for YouTube Premium, but they should, because I feel passionately about YouTube Premium. They should pay me. Okay. No more. Too much sweets. I get asked a lot about YouTube recommendations, like what vlogs I watch. I always watch The Purple Palace. I watch all of her videos. You probably already know her. But if you don't, you're welcome. She's great. Very authentic, very artistic, cool. She's a cool girl. Let's make a sleep / I'm on my period tea. Raspberry leaf is great for when you're on your period, hormone balance, cramps, all that sort of stuff. Raspberry leaf. What's that noise? Oh, it's the kettle. Raspberry leaf's amazing. Let's add some jasmine. That's too much. Whatever, who cares? Chamomile. I'm not the biggest chamomile fan. Chamomile, but obviously helps you sleep. Butterfly pea flower, my girl. Really great stress reliever. Let's do some goji berries, because goji berries are good with hormone balancing as well. And then hibiscus, you know? Because hibiscus is that girl. She really is. She is like a super flower. Let's add a little bit of lavender. Let's be crazy. If you're making tea for the health benefits, you want to let it steep longer. So we're gonna let this steep for like 15 minutes, and we're gonna do our skincare while we wait.
It's crazy how much just 3 breaths can make a difference in how you feel. Otherwise, I could stay at home all day, which is fine. That's nice. Go out and enjoy living this beautiful city. We're gonna head to the gym.
Love you guys.
Because Jill is always checking in on me. And trainers are just so encouraging.
just made some tea. Just some ginger hibiscus. This is probably the tea that I make the most. Just because it's anti-inflammatory, it's really good for your skin. It's yummy, helps with bloating, antioxidants, all around good. But good afternoon. This morning I had a tax meeting, and that was fun, as taxes usually are, you know? But you know what? We are gonna go into the woods. That is music to my ears. My friend Nicole is coming over and her amazing doggy is coming as well, and we're gonna go hang out in the woods. It is like 74 degrees outside. It is crazy. Crazy. I was gonna wear a cute dress. I might change into it, I don't know. But I also kind of feel like wearing jean shorts, you know, so I can bop around the most. I don't know. I don't know if y'all are like super into astrology. I would assume a lot of you are. But there is an astrologer that I've been watching on YouTube, and I really, really love her. Okay, her account is Alexi Gigi, and it has 444 as the picture. But basically, she just kind of goes over, you know, the astrological weather, if you will. And right now it's eclipse season, and it's honestly a crazy time. We've been in Venus retrograde, and we're about to be in Mercury retrograde, and we're about to have the full moon. It's just a full blood moon in Virgo. So it's just insane energy. I feel like I don't talk about astrology that much on here. I really should, but I'm very deep in it. I'm deep in it. If you are curious, my sun sign is Leo, and moon sign is Pisces, and rising is Gemini. And that is very fitting for me, I will say. I think it's interesting because a lot of people are like, oh, like I wouldn't have guessed you were a Leo. But I am such a Leo. I am extremely a Leo. I am just extremely passionate and driven, and I have such fire energy. But it's in a like creative way. It's not in like the big kind of dramatics, I guess people think when they think of Leo, like this big bold person. Like I am bold, but I'm also in a very particular creative way. I don't know, but obviously I also resonate with my moon and my rising as well. Honestly, everything in my chart. Also, my Venus is in Leo. So I'm very much a big lover. I'm a big lover girl. Right now, not feeling that. Actually, I feel like I'm feeling what it is to be a lover girl, but I'm not in my lover girl era at the moment. Now is the time though to do a lot of letting go, like a lot of releasing, letting go. It's not really a time for manifesting. I mean, I feel like all the time is kind of time for manifesting, but more so manifesting being on the back burner. But yeah, now is really a time to like let go. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a whole lot of that. There is something I am manifesting right now, though, and I don't want to say it because God knows there could be some evil eyes out there. But there is something I'm really, really hoping for that I'm manifesting within the next, hopefully, soon. I'm on the prowl for it, and I'm curious if y'all will guess what it is that I'm manifesting. It is a material object. It's a big material object. Maybe that's too much. It's giving it away. But it's not manifesting season, so I shouldn't be manifesting right now, but I am. I'm breaking the rules. Do you guys see my little matching teapot and teacup? Focus. Got cute little butterflies on it. Very cute. I got this from, I think, Home Goods. I think. Okay, well, I'm gonna sit here and daydream for a little bit until my friend comes, and then we'll go out into the woods. like how I describe it. I feel like every shoot's a little bit different. Oh my gosh, yeah. Dude! He's used to zooming in small space like that. Oh my god! That's really exciting, baby! Please! Camera.
Oh, he's totally aroused, so you can hear it. He's pissed.
It doesn't look like a rattle though. Maybe he's just mimicking a rattlesnake. Hello. He's like, you're ruining my day. He's pretty long. But he's not.
Honestly, I didn't even see him. I heard him, and I was like, that is something.
Yeah, okay, so because we heard him, I feel like he's definitely rattling, but he doesn't look like a rattlesnake, and he doesn't have a rattlesnake tail. So, but he's rattling. I don't know. Anyways, okay, we'll let you go, Betty. It was nice meeting you.
know, full moons can be intense and they are a period of release. This lunar eclipse is a very, very fated karmic event, and it is asking you to end something in your life to happen, because I am someone who hates staying the same. I love changes. My biggest fear in life is to never change. This eclipse is not asking you to hold on tighter. No, it's asking you to do the opposite. It's asking you to release the reins and surrender.
I have been moving pretty sluggishly, if I may, for the past week or so. Today especially, like it's 11:30. And I am more so of like a waking up at 5 a.m. kind of gal. So, yeah. But I'm trying to allow myself to just like be in this state. Because I'm processing a lot of stuff. There is a lot going on in my life. And I really do feel like I'm doing the best that I can. I did go on my morning walk earlier and I tried out my new tennis shoes. Very cool. They're a lot better than my old ones. And then I did get back into my slip because I was like, I don't want to be in workout clothes. No. So anyways, I need to play vet here in a second. I need to give Freya her B12 shot, which I'm so bad with needles. And last week I had my first successful attempt at giving her the shot. I used the power of disassociation to make that happen. And yeah, I was very proud of myself. The vet actually called me the next day and was like, were you able to do it? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, you know, we're all so proud of you here. And like, I was like, thank you. Thank you. I pass out really, really easily. And I'm so bad with anything medical. I start to get really, really queasy. Like even just thinking about that I have a body and I have like a skeleton and stop. I can't even talk about it. I will pass out. The amount of times I have passed out in public places is truly, truly so embarrassing. And I'm not talking about like passing out like, you know, drinking too much or something. Like just fainting. Like fainting. Embarrassing. So, yeah. Okay, I'm done being the evil vet, and now I'd like to get back into their good graces by setting up their favorite toy right now. This is probably the most ridiculous thing I bought in a while. It's like this cat toy. It was $90. No cat toy should be $90, in my opinion. But basically, you can like make this like course around the house using these, and you put a string in between them, and then any sort of toy you want. And they're obsessed with it. They're so obsessed with it. I'll link it below if y'all want it. But it kept showing up on my For You page. And I was like, no, I can't get it. Like, that's too ridiculous of a price. But then I caved. Because I just want them to be happy. I just want them to be happy. And I'd give them anything. So I'm going to set this up. Because I had to take it down for the cleaners. But you can make this as big or small as you want. I have been using, honestly, like the whole floor. Wait. She's playing with the toy already. No, I haven't put it on the thing yet. They're so excited. I know, I'm putting up your toy. You love this thing. Just give me a minute. Freya is literally just waiting for the toy to turn on. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Maybe I'll turn it on for them. I'm telling y'all, they are obsessed with that toy. I know it's $90, which is so dumb, but they love it. They do. I just made some avocado toast with some egg, and I'm gonna eat this and work on some editing, and then I have my horseback riding lesson here in a bit. So that's the plan. We're We're going to horseback riding. I think this is gonna make me feel better. It always does. It's so good for me. And honestly, just even the drive. Just going on a drive, listening to music. I need to get out of the house more. Let's be real. I really do. I'm really gonna start trying to do that more. So if you see me bopping around town, it's because I'm forcing myself to. Anyways, let's go. Hi. You want me to get Max? Come here. What? Do not. Stop it. Hiya. Come here. Oh, you know. Yes. You know it's coming. I always grab the wrong harness. This one does not fit him. Oh. Can you not be a butt today? He's being a butt. We're starting off on a bad foot. Yeah, come on. I made another tuna steak for dinner. When it comes to food, I'm very simple. It's probably the only area of my life where I'm extremely realistic. Like bare bones. I don't know, I eat the same things. I've been eating avocado toast every day for like 10 years. I don't know. I don't really care that much. So I just kind of eat what I know is going to be good for me and, nutrient dense. I'm just not inspired to use a lot of my energy in that area of my life, I guess. I do horseback riding twice a week, and anytime I go into it just feeling really, especially lately, just sad and heavy, I come out of it feeling a million times better. I'm truly so grateful that I've started doing this for myself. I've been around horses my whole life, and I've ridden horses throughout my whole life, but I haven't had any sort of proper training until I started taking these classes. And yeah, it's been really, really cool. I'm still, new, so I'm sure my form isn't perfect, so don't judge me. I'm trying. I'm new to this, I don't think y'all will, but I did try to get more of my lesson today than I usually ever do. So hopefully y'all better appreciate it. Honestly. No, I'm kidding. I don't know how often I'll do that, but it was kind of cool. I've had a good past few days, honestly. I've been moving through my week with a weary heart, but I've just been met with so much beauty, and so it's just so hard to even feel sad just because of how amazing everything is around me. So there's gonna be a blood moon technically tomorrow, but tonight, I think it's going fully red at 2:20 a.m. I'm kind of thinking about getting up for it. I might, just to sit under it for 5 minutes, I just think that would be so magical. This is a very intense moon that we're having. It's kind of like portal energy, if I could describe it. It's very transformative, but in the way that like a tornado is transformative, but not so scary. That sounds scary and negative, but it's a bit more chaotic and yeah. A lot of people during eclipse season don't really they kind of want to bypass it a bit just because it can be pretty untamed. But I think if you are really looking to do kind of the shadowy work with your life, this is the perfect kind of time to do it. So I'm thinking about I have a tarot deck that I rarely ever use because it's so shadowy, and I think I'm going to pull it out tonight. I might mix it with my usual tarot deck that is a lot more lighter and everyday use. So I might do a combination, or I might go balls to the wall and just do the whole shadowy bit. Oh my gosh, those cards those cards have told me so many things I haven't wanted to hear, and I never listened. In the past, I never listened, and to the point where I just avoided those cards altogether because I hated what it told me every single time. But I feel like I'm just at such a raw place in my life right now where I'm just you know what? Tell it to me straight. Tell it to me straight. It's so funny because I did my New Year's kind of resolutions and manifestations, how I wanted to look at 2025. And I really wanted it to be such a big transformative year. And I went into extreme detail on every single page and kind of categorized the different areas of my life. And it's so funny thinking about it now, but I did 10 pages of areas in my life. Not a single one of those pages had anything to do with my relationship on it. I asked for transformation and then did not include anything in my relationship. And at the time I was thinking, I was well, it's so great. I feel so like happy and content in my relationship that I don't feel like it needs to be added. But now looking back, it's like, well, girly pop, you asked for transformation and these are all the things you want and you didn't at all include your relationship, you know? So why are you surprised that, you know, the universe is giving you what you asked for, really? I'm just really trying to embrace this time because it is truly uncomfortable. But there's so much magic in it. I don't know. I've always said this, that like breakups are such a portal. Like pain is such a portal. And if you can really just kind of tap into it, it can be so wonderful while simultaneously being so awful. But I don't know, it's like you can kind of appreciate how bad and raw you feel while also, I don't know, acknowledging just how cool and different you feel. I don't know, and just like wondering what's gonna happen next and what does the universe have in store for me. It's really cool. It sucks so bad. It sucks so bad, but it also is really cool. I don't know. Definitely some of the biggest transformational periods in my life have been after breakups. So, oh my god, Penny she heard me talking. Penny, my girl, I have nothing for you because I smeared my stuff with hot sauce. You can't have hot sauce or you're gonna have a terrible time in the bathroom. She's under the camera. Penny, you made me lose my train of thought. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah. Whenever I've gone through a breakup, like my life has transformed in such a beautiful way every single time. And I knew that this time wouldn't be any different. Honestly, I knew that this one would hurt so badly that it would force me to have like a very big evolution. And I'm experiencing that, and I'm in the midst of it. But it's really hard. Why are you crying? Is it really hard for you too? Yeah, things are hard. Anyways, now all the animals are crying. It's kind of getting dark anyways. Oh, the moon looks crazy. Cute. Ugh, you won't be able to see it. I want to get a macro lens really bad. But they're like pretty expensive. Oh, what? I can't give you any of my food. For real. I can't. You are precious. You're the most precious angel on all the land. Yes, you're so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna go inside now. Love you. Love you. Look how cool it is. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Tarot is very special to me because every time I come to it, I just am met with this beautiful story of the journey I'm going on, and I feel so seen and less alone. And it's just like that little reminder that you're being looked out for. This particular tarot spread starts out at the Judgment card, which is all about freedom of self and forgiveness and truth coming to light. And then we go to Three of Wands, which is upside down. Three of Wands technically is about having a support system, or you've been leaning on people in your life. And since it's upside down, it can kind of be perceived in a different way. Like maybe I haven't been leaning on people, or maybe I haven't been leaning on people enough, or that I'm, very independent, that sort of thing, which is true. It's all about kind of leaning on people during a difficult time, essentially. And then we go over to the Mother of Swords, who is definitely looked at as a very crone figure, somebody who is very knowledgeable and experienced. Also somebody who has gone through quite a lot of turmoil, and I can relate to that. But basically the first three cards are kind of acknowledging that there is a difficult time, which I definitely knew. And then at the top is the Fool, which is such a sweet card to me because it is all about like inexperience and naivety and really just kind of jumping out of the nest before you're ready. And everyone might think you're so silly, but you do it anyways. And then on the bottom is the Six of Wands, which is a happy sight to see. It really is kind of rising up out of the ashes of success and victory, and really pulling yourself out of that dark, dark time. So the first three cards are kind of like, this is where you're at. And these are the two cards at the top and the bottom to kind of help guide you along and pulling you out of that hard time. These are helping you transform. And then on top of it, on one side I have the Star, and on the other side I have the Three of Swords. The Star is and it's so funny because I was just talking about earlier how I see two sides of things, where I see so much beauty and stuff, but then I'm also in so much pain and like heartbreak. And the Star really represents like the light in the darkness and hope, and that's one side of it. And then the other side of it is the Three of Swords, which is, oh my gosh, I had a visceral reaction when I pulled this card. I was like, no. And I've gotten this card before. It's a card that nobody wants to see, but it's all about heartbreak, and I've been experiencing that. And so that's just like the other side of it. There's this hope, the Star card, and there's all this hope and just like light in the darkness and looking up and just wondering what's out there. And then the other side is just being so in it with the heartbreak and just really in the depths of your despair. And then, a lot of people do stop there, but I like to do a card that really kind of is the end, like something to really just pull everything together. So I pulled one more card and I got the Sun, which is delightful. It feels very encouraging. It's all about just enlightenment and sitting under the sun and letting the sun really wipe away all your worries and heal you. So I just think that's such a beautiful card to end on. But yeah, what a great reading. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I came back to these cards because, again, it's been a long time since I've used them because they can just be so heavy sometimes. So I think this was such a true kind of portrayal of really how things have been going and my journey that I'm on, really. So yeah. I have never really shared my tarot card readings before, so let me know if that's something you're into, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for listening if you made it this far. I'm so grateful for everyone. I know I've said this a few times since, like, things have been going on, but I can't stop saying it because I just want y'all to know how much I can feel y'all's energies, like, when you're just encouraging me, or I don't know, it's been so impactful. And I just want to make that clear that it's meant a lot to me, and it's helped way more than you'll ever know, you know? So, yeah. Thank y'all for being here, and I will see y'all so soon. Okay, bye.